I want to gift you with inspiration. I want to provide awareness, education, so you can also build a thriving career as a virtual assistant. And in sharing my stories, I hope it fuels your desire to pursue this fulfilling path too. Let's talk about the key attributes of a successful virtual assistant. I think have nailed it. I've already spoke lengthy about all of these skills, all of these attributes earlier. Strong communication skills. You know why. Organizational skills. You know why. Yeah. Being organized is vital for managing multiple tasks. Again, if you want to secure, if you feel that your first client that you have is not stable, then maybe you can have another part-time job as a virtual assistant, as long as you can deliver amazing output for both clients without compromising the quality of your output, compromising your reputation as a virtual assistant. That is totally fine. Okay? You have to excel in prioritizing your task and ensuring nothing falls off the cracks. And you can do that by having a superb organizational skills. Okay. Reliability, trustworthiness. Clients need to trust you that you're going to be able to deliver on your promises, on the service contract that you're entering, the independent contractor agreement that you're entering as a small business owner. You are actually promising to them that you're going to be able to deliver. Again, they are 1,000 miles away from you. They need to be able to trust you that you're going to be able to deliver. Okay. There's a lot of scammers out there. Trust, integrity, it's very important. Trustworthiness. There's a lot of scammers out there. I remember one of my clients is complaining about her virtual assistant because she found that her virtual assistant actually is using the Canva, the company's Canva, to another client, like using the premium subscription of the client's Canva in doing her work from the other client, which is a compromise of what do you call that? Trust. The trust has been compromised, the integrity has been compromised. And guess what? The client canceled that virtual assistant and asked for a replacement. The client got turned off. Okay? So be careful about that. Go back to what I mentioned earlier about discipline and integrity. Because if these two are not existing in your foundational core values, your foundational structure as a virtual assistant, as a freelancer, is already compromised. And it's what's gonna make you fail. Okay? And I don't want you to fail, guys. I want you to succeed. I want you to experience success, happiness, and fulfillment through these key attributes that I'm sharing with you. In order for you to become a successful virtual assistant, you need all of these attributes that you see on your screen. A keen eye to detail. What does that mean? Right? You ensure that everything is double checked, triple checked. An invoice, just like what I told you, an invoice being sent to a customer damages the reputation of the company of your client because of your mistake, because you are representing the client's company. Anything that you do is a representation of your client's company. So be prepared to understand these key attributes in order for you to become successful. Okay? Tech savviness, we talked about that. Proactive attitude, taking initiative and anticipating client needs can actually help you set yourself apart from other virtual assistants by not just waiting to be told. Okay, so you suggest the improvements that you think are necessary in order to improve the product or service of your client. and go the extra mile in order to add value to your client's life and to your own life. Isn't it so fulfilling? It feels so happy when you have done something. If you always go and beyond and above expectations, if you go the extra mile for everything that you do. And that's what made me become successful at a very young age. I've known as a kid, I've already known myself that that's very innate with me. And if that's you, then you can be successful in this industry. Okay. And you need to have that big heart for helping others. Okay. You're helping your clients. You're helping the customers of your clients, right? You're helping your colleagues. You need to be proactively helping others. Because of you, your client's business will become successful, and your business as an independent contractor, as a virtual assistant, will also be a success because you have a big heart for helping others. It is the character that matters in this industry, guys. It's not having lucrative earnings. It's not having a lot of big streams of income. It's about the character that matters in this industry in order for you to become successful, in order for you to feel that happiness and fulfillment. Take care of your heart and character first. Okay? I also added a bullet there that says, have the courage to speak up. Look, in this industry, it is necessary for you to speak up because that will help you prevent misunderstandings with your clients. If you cannot deliver a certain project because you don't know how, you need to say that to your client so that he can adjust his expectations. You need to have the courage to speak about your own expectations. As a business owner, as a freelancer, as a virtual assistant, you run your own business, you have your own expectations, and you're entering a contract with your client, and this is a partnership, guys. This is a partnership where there's two to tango. It takes two to tango. It's a two-way street. Your client sets his expectations. You also need to set your expectations to ensure collaborative environment, to ensure that there's going to be smooth sailing between the two of you, to avoid miscommunication. Okay? And I do have a webinar about speaking up, about cultural differences and things like that, and you'll be able to see that and access that from the masterclass. So watch out for that. Okay? I think I need to also add something about integrity, and I just want to make sure that that's emphasized because that's the foundation. The discipline and integrity, again, are the foundation to build trust in any kind of professional relationship. Okay? It's about doing the right thing at all times, even when no one is looking. Okay? These attributes are foundational for a virtual assistant to thrive in the freelancing world. To be able to provide exceptional service to your clients, you need these. You need all these attributes. Okay? So ask yourself, are these attributes resonating with you? Or do they resonate as part of your goals, like the skills that you need to upskill yourself, the skills or the courses that you're looking for, rather, in order for you to get to your goal as a virtual assistant in 2025. So do a lot of self-assessment.